The Zone War in Call of Dragons has finished for this season, but there's still much more to come, and we finally have an update right here in the in-game mail system. The update is 1.0.20 Hearts of Ice. And here's the message from the Call of Dragons team. My lord, oh boy have I got news for you. Remember that you heard it first from the one and only Kella, the smartest and bravest trader in all of Tamaris and Belleron. Version 1.0.20 Hearts of Ice will release on 11/15/2023. Guys, that is only 7 days from now. Make sure you grab it as soon as you can. As always, I noted down all the new content myself. Looks like it's going to be a real barnstormer. Don't miss your chance to make a fortune. I mean, to save the world. All right, so here are going to be a bunch of the details that they're going to go into. Let me take a sip of my drink right here so I can get through this. Let's go. After completing Season 2, players will begin a whole new season filled with new surprises and challenges. The terrain of Belleron has changed, making exploring the land an even more exciting experience. Mysterious spires have appeared across the map. Spires are powerful ancient defensive structures scattered across the realm, which can help occupiers to launch devastating attacks against enemies in their territory. Now, this is a new feature, and I don't know what spires are, so I did a little bit of a Google search, and maybe there's some type of spots where we can send our archers or mages to attack, and we can get merits or something like that for people that are entering our land. We'll see. Oh, well, look at that. You can now build turrets, and they'll automatically attack enemies within range. I like that. By the way, I love tower defense games. Don't know if you knew that, or if you care. The policy systems have been carefully reassigned to provide greater strategic depth. That's cool too. A smoother route to prosperity. We have 2 new legendary heroes dropping as well. We have Skogul, which is an infantry PvP tank, and Gorash, infantry rally precision. And Skogul can be recruited from the lucky spin wheel and of Destiny events, while Gorash can be recruited from the Wheel of Destiny and the Strongest Lord events. That's how you get them. We also have a new legendary artifact, which is the Spirit Bone Torque, infantry, PvP, and control. It's available from the artifact Condemns in the Forge of Light and Riches of the Forest events. We have a new beast as well. The mysterious Night Rock haunts the shadows, waiting for the right time to strike. You can now fight it and purify it to make it your war pet. That's pretty cool. Now, we've seen this in marketing material for the game, but we have yet to see it inside of the game until about a week from now. New wonder, the Mines of Callan, the largest mine in the Dwarven Kingdom and battlefield of war for the last snows. Uncover it in the story soon, or now. Dragon Trail improvements. Remember, we spoke of Dragon Trail changes. Let's see what they say. Reduce the difficulty of Dragon Trail stages 61 through 80 in Season 1. Now, this is really good because I've been stuck at level 71 for a while. I really don't like grinding Dragon Trail over and over. I don't like redoing everything in seasons either. Call me old-fashioned. This is cool though. We'll see how it changes and progresses over time. The currency used to buy items in the Trail store has been renamed Dragon Glass to Trail Coins. Adjusted hero XP gained for completing Dragon Trail stages Season 1 and changed the number of Trail Coins obtained from certain stages. And no change to overall rewards though. Dragon Trail no longer grants prestige. However, you can gain prestige by defeating Darklings and Dark Creatures, donating Alliance tech, and purchasing it from the Merit store. The Quick Loot feature has also been removed from the Dragon Trail. This is a massive change because it basically changes the way prestige farming works, where now you have to actively work for prestige rather than completing a bunch of stages of Dragon Trail levels and just waiting to earn prestige. War Pet gameplay improvements. Now, this system needs a major rehaul because the War Pet system is so confusing, and then the whole War Pet skill debacle happened, which made no sense. So let's see how they improved the system overall. Change the amount of experience needed to level up your War Pet from level 53 through 60, making the process easier. Improve the War Pet skill descriptions. Descriptions will now show numerical values for skills after factoring in attributes and buffs from other skills. They added a new feature to quickly unlock War Pet skill slots. Tap a locked skill slot and spend skill cards with lower star ratings to quickly and conveniently unlock the slot. This is a major change because we need it, as the skill slot selection of the system was pretty much broken until now. Change the Augur Stone rules for the strongest war pet. When the stage ends, your chances of finding higher rarity war pets will increase. Getting ready to beef up your pet collection? Gotta catch them all. Note, war pet skill cards will be temporarily stored in the mail system for 7 days. It was previously 1 day. Please remember to claim your skill cards in good time. There's also some PvE improvements as well. After reaching level 50, heroes will obtain experience for defeating darklings and dark creatures, allowing you to level up your heroes more quickly. This is a good change for a lot of people that are more casual players that don't play enough or have the strength to get a bunch of merits, since as now you can only earn XP past level 50 through PvP, which isn't an opportunity that comes every day for some of those players. Layla's been sitting at level 51 for a while. Now we can get her up. Rewards for defeating darklings and dark creatures are now the same. This is also huge, as before you would typically fight darklings to farm XP and fight dark creatures for arcane dust, but I guess now that distraction is gone, which I overall think is a good thing. It makes it less confusing for newer players. When multiple players work together to defeat darklings and dark creatures, all players will receive the full amount of experience. It will no longer be shared based on the amount of damage dealt. This is great because you could kind of piggyback over some of the stronger players. You can kind of ride the coattails and gain that experience to help you level as well. Change hero experience and arcane dust rewards for defeating darklings. Hopefully it's more. And treasure guards and destroying darkling forts during season 1. Defeating darklings and destroying forts will also now grant you prestige. You also can get more prestige from season stories, and they adjusted the cost of policies during season 1 and reduced the time requirement for enacting certain policies. We have an even richer combat experience that we can embark on now. Rallied army improvements, improved UI visibility and convenience. When a legion launches a normal attack against your rallied army, it'll launch a counterattack, but will not attack any surrounding legions. If the legion ceases its attack or is defeated, your rallied army will also cease its attack and continue marching to the destination. Stronghold changes. In order to provide a more tactical combat experience, alliance keeps are no longer counted as strongholds. And combat improvements. After casting the artifact skills for the Oath of Stormpeak, Wolf Woman of Haler, and Storm Arrows, your legion will carry on its previous action. You no longer have to reissue previous commands. If your legion is stunned or airborne while fighting dark creatures and behemoths, it'll carry on its previous action when the effect ends. You no longer have to reissue previous commands. We also have a more accessible map. Terrain improvements. Improved low-lying areas in the sandstone cliffs. Your legion will no longer accidentally enter low-lying areas where dark chests are stored and come under attack from treasure guards. A truce zone in season 2 has been added where no combat can happen. It's basically a place where you just chill. If you don't wish to fight other players, you can leave Belleron and move to the truce zone to continue playing. This is really good for casual players. It's a nice little touch there. Changes to trolls and beasts. Trolls will only appear as treasure guards and behemoth acolytes, and reduce the respawn rate of trolls in the map and significantly increase the respawn rate of beasts to allow players to more easily catch their desired war pets. There have been improvements to the search elements of the game as well. Remove the ability to search for dark creatures in order to improve the efficiency of the search feature. Added the ability to filter while searching for treasure guards. You can now search for treasure guards according to the rarity of their crests, allowing you to more easily obtain a chest you desire. Now we have reset adjustments as well for season 2. When the new season begins, if your hero's under level 30, their level will not change. If they're above level 30, they will be reset to level 30. We spoke of this in my interview, and looks like they did make some changes. People don't have to start fresh anymore. I personally like that as a more casual player. Artifact levels will not be reset, and arcane dust will not be scrapped. Dragon Trail challenge difficulty will no longer be reset. More stages will be unlocked as the season progresses. I like that. I like these changes. Higher level enemies. After season 2 begins, higher level darklings, dark creatures, and darkling forts will appear on the map, providing you with a greater challenge and greater rewards. This is also something that I've been thinking about for a while inside of the game. I'd rather see higher level ones that are going to give us more rewards than having to always go through the low level ones. Give us the tough NPCs and make us work for them. I like that. There have been adjustments to the season 2 policy systems. Resource production buff policies have been removed, and policies that reduce the cost of healing have been added. Affiliated region pre-selection. Alliance leaders may select their alliance members. affiliated region in advance at the end of the season. This is so that you aren't all scattered around the map. The leader can basically set where everyone's going to be able to spawn, so you're at least in this general area. Resurgence feature adjustments. The Resurgence feature can only be used in the first 7 days of Season 2. During the season, you will not be able to join alliances in other affiliated regions until the final Augerstone stage is finished at the end of the season. Very cool. Village occupation buff changes. Once Season 2 begins, the types of buffs you receive for occupying villages will change. Augerstone changes. In order to improve the experience for players who are not part of the Alliance at the end of the season, you will now be able to achieve the season grade Enduring without being a member of the Alliance. Server info. In order to make late season Alliance management more convenient for Seasons 2 onwards, information regarding other servers will be displayed in the migration preview phase when that all begins. And improved announcements. In order to make the late season progression to navigate the content of each phase of the late season will be announced in advance in the timeline, just so everyone's in the know. Looks like there's some improvements to the Alliance as well for merit rankings. In the merit rankings section of the Alliance rankings, you can now switch between overall merits and weekly merits, which will be automatically displayed in numerical order so you can see who's participating and who's kind of hanging back. Opening multi-rare Alliance gifts. When opening rare Alliance gifts, you can now save time by opening 10 gifts in a single click. I love that. Alliance donations. In order to increase the effectiveness of your Alliance donations, the benefits received for each Alliance donation has been increased. Give us more rewards. Why not? I think that's a good play by them. There's more enjoyable events. New event Behemoth Raids. You can now take part in brand new cross-server events. So you could do Behemoth Raids cross-server. That's pretty cool. New event Treasure Hunt. Got a nose for gold. Pull your skills out to test the new Treasure Hunt event. Piece together treasure match more puzzles. I get tired of the puzzles. I don't want to put together fragments to find stuff. Black Friday events are happening. Trial of Light event changes. In order to bring you to a better gaming experience, certain enemies and buffs have been changed in the Trial of Light event. Titan's Legacy event improvements. The reward for maxing your Insight Rune level in Titan's Legacy now includes 2 city themes to choose from. Okay, cool. Celestial Battleground event changes. In order to provide a greater variety of challenges, certain battleground effects have been changed in the Celestial Battlegrounds events. There's also some additional or other improvements. Alliance building and relocation improvements. When choosing location, buildings are now fixed in the center of your screen. If you move your viewpoint, the building will also change position. It'll make it a little easier to move. Content sharing improvements, new union chat feature, improved message reminders, building and resource collection changes. When you upgrade resource production buildings in your city, the amount of resources that you can collect at once will also be increased, making the resource collection more convenient and effective. That's nice. New message blocking features, honorary membership page improvements, and a bunch of improvements coming to the PC client as well. Lots of updates coming here in Call of Dragons. They made the changes, getting rid of all the wipes. This is great for people that don't want to have to start fresh every season. I personally like it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys in our next video.